What's up, YouTube? It's CryptoKyle. Just waking up to what is a well-executed trade. Um, we ended up going long on this first pullback here after that breakout of over roughly 105, 104 area. Even though I was eyeing it, I didn't go long like a dummy, but I got back in on this pullback here at 147. And then I set a sell at 119, thinking it would hit close to the 200 fib, like right in here. We blasted up through that, and I, yeah, I just let it get the order filled because I think we're really overextended on the daily, and you can see the wick forming here. So we're going to see hopefully a nice pullback, and I want to go long again on this with the momentum. So actually sold my Litecoin and converted it back to Bitcoin. So I think maybe we can get a breakout on Bitcoin today with that volume coming from either Litecoin or one of these Ethereum plays back into Bitcoin. This has had a huge run, so I think there's going to be some profit taking. I mean, I could be wrong. It could push much higher, but it looks like it's starting to sell with people waking up into that profit there. So if it breaks this 285 level here on the hour, I think it's going to see a nice healthy pullback. I'd like to go long around 200 to stick to the original plan. That would be a 50% retracement. Well, I thought it was going to be 50%, but yeah, roughly 50% retracement. So I want to go long in this area. That's where I want to be. So I'm just gonna kind of wait until that happens. Hopefully we see something like this where we come down into the 9 as we go on into the afternoon. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, but I just wanted to tell you where you should be looking to go long. If you haven't already, this is a little too late. You're going to be chasing it. You're going to go red real quick. So just kind of sit tight for a second. It'll pull back, and then you're going to catch it on the next leg up. You can see that all this ramp in volume. So if this continues, we can see a huge bounce, boom, and then that's where we want to be positioned to go ahead and take another long position. So the secret to the strategy is buy into the weakness and sell into the strength, right? You can't really catch the top every time, but that's not the name of the game. It's you want to sell onto that pop and give it kind of a rough estimate on where you want to be taking your money off the table, or at least converting it into something else as this comes down, and maybe something else will go up. I'll probably if this loses here, it's not a good sign for Bitcoin, because we've already had some nice consolidation, and we don't want it to kind of stall out and then fizzle down. We want to see it explode up to the upside and break new high. So keep an eye on that as well. It may seem the end of the rally if that happens, but I don't know. Maybe we just get a healthy pullback in terms of its overall, gosh, its overall uptrend. So we're just like really extended on the weekly chart here. So I mean, this may turn down. Oops, look like we just turned green there, so that's cool. So yeah, just be aware of that on the daily, that you probably we want to convert into something less volatile for the time being, unless you're just like a diehard Bitcoin person. You know, hold on to it if you feel like it's going to go higher, but you know, based on just on the charts and what the price action is, that's where I try to make my best call, my judgment. So I do hope it breaks over 20 grand. I think that would be super cool to see, but I don't know if it's kind of stalling out here. So we just kind of need to maybe get a nice little pop up if it taps the 9 into the afternoon or the next day. So it looks like we get a little bounce here, probably because it's trending on the 5. Oh yeah, see how it tapped the 9 here, but how we get extended and we get the pullback to the moving average. So those that don't believe in technical analysis, okay, but if you just look at the charts, it's obeying everything technical. So it's just easier this way to determine what people are buying and selling it for, and where you want to be getting in and getting out, and then getting back in potentially. All right, guys, that's it for me. Have a good day, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll leave some referral links below. If you like the videos, please subscribe. I'm trying to post these things daily. Wow, it's already back to 319. In any case, I'll be looking to get it back in on the next pullback. Cheers.